Great morning, great people. Great morning. What's up? What's up? What is up, great people? Great morning. Rich rising, rich rising, rich rising. Well, before we go ahead and get into this wake up and win topic today, did y'all see that post that's going around? And she says, this young lady says, "Great morning," is what the slave masters used to say to the slaves after they've hung or killed another slave. So they would psychologically come inside of the different rooms and they would say, "Great morning," basically saying, don't mourn who I just killed, but let this day be great. I don't know how true that is, but I heard that. And so it's like every time I say great morning, or good morning, sorry, it makes myself want to say rich rising, because I heard that. Y'all heard that? Yeah, so that's wild. And I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, sis, I wouldn't be surprised if that's true. Because a lot of the things that we do now is based upon old adages, old statements, old things that, we used to, experience, our ancestors experienced, during the slavery days. And so, it's so important that we consistently grow and we find out what's happening in the world for real. So we cannot continue on in those vicious cycles of what was. Instead, we move into what is. And I don't know about you guys, but I am in a place of just evolution, growth, joy, happiness, peace. But I'm in a place of wanting more. How many of you all that's tapped in today, and y'all should share this live. We got over 1,300 people on this live, but I want to know how many of you all right now are happy for where you are. You're proud of where you are. You're proud of your works, but you just feel like it's more for you to do. I want you to comment more. Like you feel you got a nice house, you're proud of that. Shouts out to you. You got a nice car. You got a couple dollars in the bank. You've set yourself up really well. You've established yourself really well. But yet still, you still feel like you want more. And it's not that you want more out of greed or out of need. It's like you want more only because you know that you are worth more. Comment more in the comment section, because I just want to know I'm not alone. So that's where I'm at right now. I am in this space of proud, grateful, happy, so proud of how far I've come. But my real deep down in my mitochondria is saying to me, I want more. I know that there's more for me to do. I know that there's more people for me to serve. There's more places for me to go. And as I was thinking about that, this weekend, some of you all saw the pictures floating around social media. This weekend, I was able to hang out with some of the world's most elite network marketers, businessmen and women in the world, some of the most impactful entrepreneurs in the world, some people that have contributed to so many people experiencing millionaires and just so much this weekend. And it just made me realize that there's more work to be done. And I think that the power in that is knowing that the more has to come from you. All right. A lot of times we want more. We want to experience more. We want to be more. But we oftentimes put the more on other people. We put the more, it's other people's responsibility. Other people got to do. It's other people's fault. But the reality is that the more that we are seeking, comes from us. So what I said to myself, even this morning when I was in meditation with my group, God is within me, I cannot fail. God is within all of us. Really and truly, we cannot fail. But I just believe there's different levels to the God that dwells inside of you. I believe that depending on who you are, if you're a selfish person, I believe God put a little bit of him inside of you, right? I think that if you are an unselfish person, God puts a lot of him inside of you. I believe that God gives you power according to your servant attitude. The more you give, the more you receive. Like I literally woke up this morning and that was truly on my mind. The more you give, the more you receive. So everybody wants more, 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 more. But how is it that some people live in abundance and some live in lack? And I tell you this, I believe that your greatest success, number one, it comes after you experience a lot of life. Let me repeat that. I believe that your greatest success comes after you have experienced a lot of lifing, and because you decided to do a few things. I'm going to give you the few in a minute. Because you decided to do a few things, it's like, well done, my good and faithful servant. The floodgates begins to open unto you. I believe that heaven is right here on earth. I believe that, yes, do we go somewhere after our physical else? Yes, I believe that we go somewhere. But why would God create this universe, and not allow us to live heaven on earth right now? Why would God create this universe and make it where we have to live under the 10 commandments? We got to live under the universal laws, but then we only get to experience heaven after we die. I just choose not to believe that, okay? I believe that everything we do, as we give, though we receive. I believe in the universal laws that govern this universe. I believe in the law of cause and effect. I believe in the law of causation. I believe in the law of polarity. I believe that if you want more, you truly just got to do more. And so this weekend, I spent some time with some of the world's most elite, I'm talking about the world's most amazing entrepreneurs. And I tell you that I feel that way about this group that I was with this weekend, because they did it through network marketing. Network marketing is a profession that is not a selfish profession. Network marketing is a selfless profession. In order for you to make it in the industry of network marketing, okay, to all my network marketers out here, and even some of my business owners, depending on your business model, right? You cannot go far in network marketing or as an entrepreneur if everything that you're doing is only for you. I truly believe that every business in the world is like a network marketing business. Why? Because you have to learn how to do more than you were paid for. Napoleon Hill says this: do more than you were paid for. All right, thank you for the badges. And then you get paid more for what you do. So what am I talking about? Your greatest success is going to come last, after you've grown through the setbacks, after you put more time on your personal growth and development. There's too many people that put more emphasis on just the money. But imagine this world filled with a bunch of dumb, selfish, rich people. Imagine if God put money in the hands of the abusers. Imagine if God put wealth in the hands of the rapists. Imagine if God put wealth in the hands of the selfish people. Imagine if God put abundance of money in the hands of the people that wouldn't do right. Imagine where this world would be. You know, I was blessed to go to Cambodia about maybe like 5 years ago. And when I went to Cambodia, I learned about Pol Pot and I learned about genocide. And in case you guys don't know, I want to teach you a little history real quick. In Cambodia is very impoverished, very spiritual place, but very impoverished. Why is Cambodia so impoverished? Let me tell you. In Cambodia, Pol Pot, who wanted political power, okay, he went and literally wiped out all the educated people and all the wealthy people. He killed them. He set them up, brought them to a place. They thought they was coming for business, or they thought they was coming to educate people. Imagine this, y'all. He kills, literally, he wanted political power. He kills all the smart people, and he kills all the wealthy people. Okay? So what do you think happens? That country is impoverished. That country is suppressed. You barely see old people. Crazy. Why? Because he wiped them out. You barely see wealth. Why? Because he wiped out all the smart people. He wiped out the wealth. So what does that mean? That means, I got to tell y'all the truth, right? We need wealthy people. We need smart people, okay? Because imagine if we're multiplying poverty and we're multiplying ignorance, all right? Imagine where this world would be. So when you go to Cambodia is very poor because there was no one there. Everybody was killed. That was designed, and that could have furthered the culture, could have furthered the country. So there's a lot of people that hate on successful people. They hate on the rich. They hate on the smart, right? But what would this world be without wealthy people that knew what to do with it? Y'all ever heard that saying that you could put the wealth in the hands of millions, but it'll end back up in the hands of the 1% to 2%ers? Why? Because they know what to do with wealth. And so everybody, listen, your greatest success is going to come after you've understood that you got to operate under the utmost levels of respect, integrity, character, honor. I don't care what nobody says. You can find a successful person, and then you'll wonder why that successful person isn't successful for long. Have you guys ever saw somebody that was booming? They doing it. They traveling the world. They driving big. They got big jewelry, big lifestyle, big money. And then you see that person, and when you see that person, you be like, what happened to him? What happened to her? Let me tell you why. I got to tell y'all the truth. Growth is a life sentence. Becoming the greatest version of yourself is a life sentence. It is you've never reached your peak. The Apostle Paul says, I never reached perfection, always enlightenment, which means you have to always be in the place of growth. You can never think that you have arrived. There's no such thing as arrival. Yes, you have a goal. Yes, you have a target. Yes, you know exactly where you want to be in the next 90 days, right? Because as an entrepreneur, I believe that we should live our lives on 90-day increments. That's what I believe. I believe we should live our lives on 90-day increments because we got to always measure. But the truth is, when you see a person up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, business is going to be up and down. But a person should not be up and down. You understand me? A business can be up and down. A business. But I should never not know your character. I should never question your integrity. I should never question who you are, because you should stay on the utmost of integrity, on the utmost of respect, on the utmost of character. I should not have to worry if you're going to be there for me to finish the race. I should not worry if you're going to be there with me to fight the war. Imagine you going in a battle to fight a war, and the person you thought that was going to fight with you, they stop and they drag and talking about, I'm scared. No. You want to make sure that you know the people that labor amongst you. You want to make sure that you know that, hey, this is where I am right now, but this is where I'm headed. I'm headed to a place that eyes haven't seen and ears haven't heard, but I want to know who is fighting with me. I want to tell y'all something. In this season, you want to find some mature soldiers to fight with you. I'm just telling you right now, you do not want to play around with these people that don't want to grow. No. When you find somebody that don't want to pick up a book, run from them. When you find somebody that don't want to be accountable for who they are and what they've done, good or bad, run from them. When you find someone that doesn't operate on the truth means, yes, I'm wrong. Yes, that hurt. Yeah, I did it, but I didn't know what I was doing at the time. But can you forgive me for that thing that I did? I didn't know that felt that way to you. I didn't know that meant that to you. But because I'm on this battlefield with you, because I'm in this race with you, because I'm fighting against not just flesh and blood, but spirits and principalities and hides and dark places, I'm willing to fight with you. And I apologize for what I said, or I apologize for what I did, but I didn't know that was how you received or perceived that. Let me tell y'all something. I was at a table this weekend, and I want to tell y'all something that really touched me. Every single one of us, we should be thinking about, who do you want at your table? You know, when I think about the 12 disciples, right? Everybody that was at the table, those 12 individuals that was at the table, they were hand selected to be at the table, to serve a purpose, to be a disciple out of the big universe, right? God himself, who knows everything. Think about this. God knows everything. That means he knew Judas was going to be Judas before he became Judas. He just needed Judas to do the Judas. Ooh, let me repeat that. If God knows everything, he is all knowing, right? That mean he knew Judas was going to Judas at his table. He just needed Judas to do the Judas. See, some of y'all got to stop getting offended. Stop expecting. What you expect from one will never occur. You got to move from a place of appreciation, not expectation, because the Judas is going to be the Judas. The quitter is going to be the quitter. Here's the deal. And don't wait for them to quit. Don't look for them to quit. Don't sit back and be counting and watching. No, just know that everybody at your table is supposed to be there and they all serve a divine purpose. But what you got to do is, number one, you're the God at your table. You're the head of your table. You got to know, where are you going? Where are you going? Where do you see yourself in the next 4 months of 2024? Where do you see yourself in 2025? You know, as I sat at that table this weekend, I kept thinking about, you know, it's interesting because Damon Crump calls me and he was like asking me about like seating arrangements and everything. Me personally, I didn't care where I sat at the table. I'm happy that I had a seat at the table. It doesn't matter what position you position me at the table of greatness. I just needed, and I'm grateful that I was at the table. And let me change that. I ain't need nothing. I'm grateful that I became, and I'm still becoming the woman that I'm becoming today, to be able to be respected enough to be at that table. I want to ask you guys a question, for real. If you truly believe God is within you, you cannot fail. And you really believe that God knew the plans he had for you, plans to prosper you, plans to further you, plans to give you hope and a bright future, and you really know that everything is about the table. If you really believe in your big vision, when the last time you stopped to observe who is at your table? See, because whoever you talk to the most, they're at your table. Whoever you believe in the most, they're at your table. Who are the 11 people that you have at your table? You know, one of my mentors told me this, and I told my ladies this morning, you always have a good pastor who could pray for you real good. See, at my table, I'm going to have me a prayer warrior at my table. Who is that warrior? Because, see, you got to know the times that we're in. The times that we're in right now, you need somebody that is not a yes, agree with you, believe everything you say, align with everything you say. No, you do need people at your table that's going to say, I don't agree with that, but this is why I don't agree with it. It's not about my opinion. It's about the whole. See, y'all, we got to get to a place that you see your place in the world. You know your place in the world. You know what your contribution is to the world. Watch this. The people of Okinawa, let me give it to you. The people of Okinawa who live to see 120 years old. These are the blue zone people. Let me give y'all their philosophies. Write this down. The people of Okinawa. These are people that live, it's called the blue zone. They live to see 120. They live on 4 principles. Number 1, do what you love. Number 2, do what you like. Number 3, do what can pay you. And number 4, do what you can do to contribute to the whole humanity. That's the 4 things they live on. That is it. No extra this, no extra that. No. Absolutely. The people of Okinawa who live to see 120, they know that they should only do what they love. There's so many of you all right now that you just do whatever. You have no love for what you do. See, guys, I'm in a place in my life because I'm going to live to see 120. If I do it, it's because I love it. If I do it, it's because I love it. I love it. I love the pain in it. You know, this weekend when we sat down, you know, a part of our agenda, it was so beautiful, man. Shouts out to every soul that was at that table. You know, I'm not going to go into what we did, but a part of it was the healing process. And that's all I'll say. But how many of you all right now got some people that you need to put at your table? But y'all just need to have a conversation about some things that happened that you both didn't understand what was really happening. How many of you all right now have some relationships that you need to have a conversation with somebody about? Something that didn't sit well with you, something that hurt you, something that was misunderstood. How many of you all right now know that there's somebody in the world you need to be having a conversation with? That, watch this, you guys are better together than apart? I want to ask you that. How many of you are right now? Talk to me. Be honest. And I want you to think about this. This is a very serious question. How many of you are right now? Talk to me. Know that there's somebody that you need to be talking to, that you probably would be better off with them in your life if you would just humble yourself, be an adult, stop acting like a kid, and have a conversation with that person. You know, I want to tell y'all the truth. Within the last month, I've had some very rough conversations with people. When I say rough, some people just want to be right. There's some people, y'all, that just want to be right. Do you hear me? They would do anything to be right. And it makes me emotional when I think about it, because your greatest success is going to come when you no longer need to be right. Your greatest success is when you forgive yourself, come on somebody, for what role you played in hurting another human. Your greatest success comes when you understand that you played a role and have a conversation so that you can move forward, because at the end of the day, you do what's right. And when you do what's right will always prevail. How about that? There's a conversation that some of us need to have. Someone hurt our feelings. Something was not understood correctly. I'm asking you guys right now. All right, can y'all hear me? Your greatest success is going to come after you forgive yourself. Your greatest success is going to come after you be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Who is missing from your table? Who is the person that you know a conversation can heal and reveal what the problem is in order for you guys to move forward for the bigger picture? What is truly the biggest picture? What is the bigger picture? At the end of the day, your next level is going to come when you are whole and complete. There's some of us right now, thank you for the Cash App, whoever that was. Some of us are not whole and complete because we are holding on to past pain. Past pain that is really real. You acting like it's not bothering you. But deep down inside, there is a pain from something or someone that you really want back in your life. Because see, guys, some relationships can't be discarded. Some bonds gotta be repaired. Because you are needed. That person is needed in your life. But we as people, we can have misunderstandings with our boyfriends. We can have misunderstandings with our husbands. We can have misunderstandings with our baby daddies. But we can't have misunderstandings with our mentors. Or we can't have misunderstandings with our coaches. Or we can't have misunderstandings with our business partners. Or we can't have misunderstandings, with our best friends. But we can have a misunderstanding with our boyfriend and we'll fix it. Our boyfriend could be wrong as two left shoes and we'll forgive him and really wanted to get no closure, but we'll move back on. Y'all be hugging, kissing, and sexing at night and y'all never had a conversation. I ask you today, as all of us, every single one of us, y'all, we're building a table. Reggie, Erica, we're all, Diana, y'all, regardless if you want to look at it as a table or not, we are building a table. And at the end of the day, your manifestation in your life of greatness, if you want greatness, your life is going to one day resemble those you choose to honor and those you choose to dishonor. At the end of the day, you have to know who is the valuable players, the MVPs that you are not talking to no more, that you need to talk to because you probably were wrong. Maybe you were wrong. Maybe both of y'all was wrong. Maybe y'all need to talk about it and you'll find that years of pain can be healed in a 10-minute conversation. And I'm going to tell you something. There is a opening of the heart. I believe God becomes proud when he sees a mature, responsible adult that can say, I didn't look at it like that. I didn't know, Reggie, that you saw it like that. If I would have known that that's what you saw, or that's what you experienced, or if I would have known that's your perspective of what I did or what I said, man, I would have apologized to you years ago. I do not want to be the root cause of nobody being discouraged in life. I do not want to be the root cause of somebody losing their faith in life. I don't want to be the root cause of you giving up on friendships or giving up on love or you giving up on the possibilities that two humans could be friends because I did something that I didn't know was that hurtful to you. There's some of you all right now that don't even know why some of your friends ain't talking to you because y'all just, it's a funny feeling. I got a weird feeling. But the weird feeling is just saying, call me. Some of y'all need to call y'all good friends and say, hey, dinner on me. I want to take you to dinner tonight. It's too much history some of us have with people. Too much power. And y'all got to know the enemy doesn't want to see certain people aligned. There's some of you all right now that if you align with these relationships, you will break generational curses. You will change the world. If you and your sister could sit down and have a conversation about what really happened. If you and your ex-husband or ex-wife can have a conversation about why we really got a divorce. As mature adults, I'm not saying to reconcile. I'm not saying to fall back in love. I'm saying as a mature adult who wants to walk the earth knowing that I done somebody wrong, that I didn't intentionally want to do wrong, and now the karma of the perception is what I'm getting back. Let me repeat that. Let me repeat that for those of y'all in the back. I didn't mean for you to perceive it like that. But do you ever wonder what comes back? Is it the perception of the karma that comes back? Or is it the actual karma that comes back? Because regardless of what your intent was, thank you, Deshauna, for the $11.11. The perception is still the feeling that the person has. Some of y'all ain't catching on to that. Some of y'all got lost. Let me repeat that. Your intent was not to hurt her. Your intent was not to break him down. But, come on somebody, is the karma the perception or is the karma the intent? I just believe that the karma is the intent and the perception. I believe that if I know in my heart that you perceived it wrong and I don't find a way to talk to you to fix the perception because you received it wrong, I think the karma is the perception. Sorry, not the intent. Excuse me. I think the karma is the perception, not the intent. Let me go a little deeper. Let me go a little deeper because all y'all ain't got it. I know you got it. Some of y'all ain't got it. Thank you, Arisha. I got $111 seed. May it come back 1,000-fold. Praise the Lord. Let me give y'all a good one. Let me think of a good one. Let me think of a good one without putting y'all in people's business. Let me think of a good one without putting y'all in my business, okay? All right, let me give y'all one. Okay, here go one. You know somebody got a heart condition. You know they got a heart condition, right? And you hide behind the door. And they come in the house and it's dark. And you jump out and you say, boom. And they have a heart attack and die. I mean to scare them to have a heart attack. Is the karma coming back from the perception? Or is the karma coming back from the intent? The person is still dead. You knew they had a heart condition. You knew they had a heart condition. Let me repeat that. You knew they had a heart condition. You can't play with them like that. I give you another one. Here go another one. You ready? You know I have abandonment issues. You my friend. You my friend. You know I have abandonment issues. You know I have abandonment issues. We get angry with each other. You don't call me. You've talked to me about it. You've let me know about it. You've been vulnerable with me about your abandonment issues. I know you have abandonment issues. We fall out of friends because of some misunderstanding. And you go months and years without calling me. And you know that I have these issues. It's not right. You know I have it. Now, you didn't know that's different. But you know I have abandonment issues. And you have told me as your friend that you love me. But then we go through a little small disagreement and you don't talk to me for years. That's childish. That's childish. Call me. Hey, check it out. We need to talk. Because you love me, remember? You the friend. I love you. I love you. Remember, you my bestie. And you know I got abandonment issues. You're going to let your ego get in the way? No, y'all. These are unacceptable things that you could try to make it seem like it's okay. I get another one. Here, go another one. You know I own a business. I'm in network marketing. I sell candy cleanse. I sell NRG. Right? I do awakening events. I'm going to be honest. You don't come to my events. You don't support my events. You don't post my events. You ain't doing business with me, but you want to come and ask me for my money. And then you wonder why God ain't blessing you. Because those little things that you're not seeing. You want to borrow my money for my Katie Clans and my TLC and my awakenings and my community. But you don't want to support it. You don't want to post my banner. You don't show up and support me. You don't even call me and gas me up for the event. You know, you get ready for an event and you be nervous. It's like your friend could call you and say, hey, girl, do a great job today. I'm praying for you today. I know it's going to be a beautiful day. I know it's going to be a beautiful weekend. So watch this. Is it the perception or is it the intent? It doesn't matter how much you claim you love me, you down for me. Did you call me and celebrate me? Did you cheer me on and say, great job today, or it's going to be great today? Did you even think of me? It's those little things. Your friend just launched a business. She's already scared. He is already scared, guys. Anybody that launches something new, y'all, they are already scared. I'm here to tell you in case you didn't know. Anyone that launches anything, they are afraid. They don't know if it's going to work. They don't believe, but they are moving in faith. And you as a friend, you could repost their banner. You could spend some money with them. You could call them and say, hey, great job. I see you. And that'd be just what they need to go to the next level. Those little things. So now if you call, you need something, they're like, hell yeah, I got you, whatever you need. Cause this the friend that reposted my banner. This the friend that called me the day I had to show up for the event and spoke life into me. Guys, your greatest success comes last. You can make money here and there. You can have a little notoriety here and there. But your greatest success, I'm talking about long-term success. How many of you all are tired of L's? You want longevity. Drop a L for longevity. You tired of temporary success. You want something that makes you feel secure. You want something that you know is going to be here, right? If you want that, you got to be that. You got to be what you want. You got to be whatever. Let me tell y'all something, man. I've been talking to a lot of greatness lately. I'm talking about a lot of greatness. And I'm so grateful that I know greatness when I see it. And I'm not intimidated by greatness. I'm proud to know that I become the woman that can align with greatness. That's a beautiful thing. That's why some of y'all need to be happy with some of your friends that you have. You're supposed to know the mere fact that that person is calling your phone or they even know your name, that means you are special. That's why I don't see how people be jealous and mad of somebody else. But greatness knows how to take us a back seat to greatness at the time that is necessary. But let me tell y'all something. Every successful person that I know right now, that I'm friends with, I'm talking about real success. They would tell you, listen to this. They had to become first. Everything that you are seeking, you become it first. Listen to me. If y'all could take what I just said right now and make it applicable in your life will change forever. Whatever you want, you be. You want love? Be a loving person. Be a loving person. Like I watch women that's single and I'm single by choice and all that. Bullshit, man. Nobody want to be by themselves by choice. No, I get they're probably saying, oh, I could be with somebody that ain't no good. I understand that. But what I'm saying is, if you could attract love, have love, why wouldn't you do that? It's because they're not willing to be the person that they need to be. There's certain things you have to be in order for you to receive it. You have to be one with whatever you want to align with. So if you want love, be love. You want respect, be respectable. Respect yourself. If you want joy, be joy. You want peace, be peace. You want money, act like you already got it. Everything you want, be it. You want people to treat you a special way, be a special person. Now, I'm not saying lose yourself. No, because I'm spicy. You know what I'm saying? I'm very caliente. Very, very spicy. But I know that there's a time and a place and a reason and a season. I work very hard to put every personality that I have in its perspective place. You hear me? I work very hard to put the war version of me in the war category. I'm not going to take a back seat when it's time for war. No. I believe God gave us war to be war when it's time to be war. You don't let nobody try you and run all over you and you just be at peace. Hell no. That's a clown. That's stupid. You're not going to let nobody disrespect you and run all over you. No, there is a time. Look, I ain't made this up. There is a time and a place. There is a reason and a season. And you got to respect it. Look. Ecclesiastics. For everything, there is a season and a time. For every purpose under heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck. Pluck up, which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones, okay, together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to seek and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to rend and a time to sow. A time to keep silent and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate. A time for war and a time for peace. So some of y'all who be acting like you think that things gonna be up and flow all day long, it don't work that way. There is a time and a place and a reason and a season for all under the sun. Where are you right now? What time you on? Are you on the time to build up? Some of y'all so broken, man. I look at some of y'all and I be like, man, I can see through that pretty little makeup. I can see through that nice little hairdo. I can see through that cute little outfit. Your eyes tells no lies. But I'm here to tell you all, only you know where you are intrinsically for real. Only you know what you need to be focused on for real. For real, for real, for real. Okay? You need to know what time are you on. Time to kill. A time to heal. A time to break down. A time to build up. A time to weep. A time to laugh. A time to mourn. A time to dance. A time to cast away stones. A time to gather stones. A time for war, a time for peace. You got to know where you are. You got to know what season you're in. And you got to wake up to that season now. Don't wait for nobody to wake up to their season and all of a sudden you want to wake up to your season. Let this call today. Let this wake up and win today. I've been doing wake up and wins, y'all, for 10 years. This October will make 11 years. What time are you on? I look at some people sometime and I be like, man, where is the dignity? Where is the dignity? Like, where is your dignity? Where is your pride? Stand on your word. Be a man or woman of your word. Start speaking the right words so that you can stand on the word. I don't know how people just give up on themselves and then wonder why nobody want to align with you. Why would somebody want to align with you? You're a quitter. Why would somebody want to align with you? You inconsistent. Why would somebody want to align with you? You have no faith. Why would somebody align with you? You're not even dependable. I was talking to Sheila in my business yesterday. I'm like, you can't depend on her. She's comfortable. 1 minute she's doing it, she's consistent, and we could she's committed and we could depend on her, and next minute you be like, what? Nobody wants to be with nobody that's not dependable, y'all. Imagine you marry a man and you think he a man, and then y'all go out to dinner and some man trying to talk to you and he acting like he's scared. He just gonna let a man just be sipping at you. What? Imagine you hanging out with your homegirls and some girl just come up to your table and throw a drink at you and your friends be like looking at each other, huh? Imagine you got a bill to pay. Your mama or your daddy's sick and you so lazy. You in the wrong time and your mama and your daddy's sick and now you broke and you can't go take care of your mama or your daddy. And you know your mama and your daddy was getting older. You know your mama and your daddy was about to, retire from their job. And you're not even doing what you got to do to make sure that you can hold down the fort. Some of y'all got to know your parents are reaching retirement age. And I do believe that first your parents take care of you, then you take care of them. There's a time and a place. And all of us, sorry to tell you, we're going to get our time. You may not be ready for your time. That's why you got to learn to get ready right now. And then once you get ready, stay ready. Because the worst thing that can happen to you is your time comes and you wasn't ready for your time. So as I think about my amazing weekend that I had this weekend, to know that I earned a seat at the most powerful table in network marketing, it feels good. It feels good to not only be wanted at the table, it feels good that I was invited to the table. It feels good that I've done so much in the industry of network marketing that I'm respected at the table. It feels good to know that all of us came together because we know it's more for us to do. It feels good to know that how you start is not how you have to finish, but it's a choice that you have to make. Like you could listen to this call today, and you could get out this call today. You could say, you know what? It's my time. This call could be the very call that makes you say, playtime over. This call could be the very call that makes you say, I'm going to earn a seat at that table. Like me personally, I would have screenshotted that picture, and I would have said, I'm going to earn me a spot at that table. Yeah, look at this picture, man. Look at this. I would have said, you know what? I one day would do the works to be invited to this table right here. That's me personally. But everybody does different things to activate them. I activate myself in a different way. Respect is very important to me. I never want to not be respected by the people that I care, that respects me. There are some people, I don't care if they respect me. Who gives a damn about you? But there are some people, you're going to respect me because I'm going to do what's necessary to make you respect me. See, every single one of us, we got to figure out what is it that we're really shooting for? What is it that we're really aiming for? Because a lot of us could think we're shooting for more money. We want more money. We want more wealth. I don't know if that's what you really want. The money is not my motivation right now. If you tell me I can make $1 million in a minute doing something, the only reason I want to do that something is if I know it's going to lead to a big story. What is the story behind how I made $1 million in a minute? It's not the money that I'm after, Javon. It's the story and the impact. It's the contribution. And that has to be the switch that clicks within us. What are we after right now? What is it that you want right now? What do you want the money for right now? What do you want the respect for, right? You know why I want the respect? I want respect because I know what I'm talking about is worth being respected. I know that I got here where I am in life in a certain way. And I only want to be respected because I want to teach other people. I don't want to be respected because I need it. I respect me, okay? Whether you want to respect me or not, I respect me, okay? You understand? But the only reason why I love to be respected by others is because you're not going to listen to somebody that you don't respect. You're not going to listen to somebody that you don't respect. You don't want to hear what nobody talking about if you don't have no respect for them. So the key is to be a respectable individual in the world if you got something to say. And the only way a person's going to respect you is through your integrity, your character, and your ability to honor. See, there's some of you all right now that you have value to add, but nobody wants to listen to you, right? It's like, don't get offended by this, but I'll tell you all this. Some of you all may not understand, but I'm in the weight loss industry. Like, I am in the health and wellness weight loss industry. I am a girl that comes from a overweight family. My mom was in the 200s. My sister in the 200s. Okay, I got family members right now in the 300s. I come from a big family. Big family. You following me? But I'm in the weight loss industry. I have to maintain a certain type of weight. Does that make sense? I cannot say fuck the results, fuck what it look like, and just be big and fat and be wanting people to respect me. No, y'all, it doesn't work that way. I got some business partners that have been big for years. Like, it's not a good thing, and it affects their own self-worth. I know it does. You in the weight loss industry, but you've been big for 4-5 years, and you want somebody to respect you. They're not. And nobody would say that. Why? See, this right now could be pissing some people off. I could be hurting somebody's feelings real bad. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm just telling you the truth. You're in the weight loss industry. You're selling weight loss products. You haven't lost no weight. Nobody respects you. You don't even really respect you because you know the truth. I'm just keeping it real. I'm in the skincare industry, y'all. I sell skincare, right? Imagine me getting on here with a bunch of bumps and acne on my face. You would not want to hear what I'm saying. You would not respect me. Right? Come on. It has to line up. That's all I'm saying. It has to line up. And you got to figure out what, listen, decide rhymes with homicide, which means something has to die. What are you doing too much of, or what are you doing too less of? You're in the credit repair industry, but when I ask you to see your credit bad. Why would I want you to do my credit? Y'all ever had people inbox you talking about I can help you with followers and all this stuff, and they don't be having no followers themselves? Hold on, wait a minute. So I'm just telling you, everything has to line up, and when it does, you will feel so freaking good about yourself. Oh my God. And when everything lines up, that's all I'm telling you. And maybe this was the call that you needed. We got 2,300 people. Let me screenshot this, y'all. This is a big live today. 2,300 people on the live. All I'm telling you is today is the day that you decide to make it line up. I am a leader. I am a leader of amazing leaders. I am a leader. I am a leader in the network marketing industry. I'm a leader in a lot of different ways. But imagine if I wasn't dependable. For example, I'm transparent as a leader. I don't keep no secrets because I have nothing to hide, right? I won't be doing a Wake Up and Win next Monday because I'll be in Africa. But I'm so transparent that you're not going to come here next week and I'm not here and you be like, where's she at? Nobody will respect Wake Up and Win. You know why 2,300 people on here right now? And y'all know the algorithm's down. So y'all know that this is beautiful. We all know we don't get that many people on our lives no more. It's Instagram that changed the algorithms up, child. But y'all know I'm dependable. You know, you could come here and I'm going to be here. Next week, I'm not going to be here probably because I'm going to be in Africa. But I'm here today. And you don't have to worry, is Stormy, inconsistent, because I've been consistent for too many years. Do you know consistency is a tool? There's some of you all right now that could be making double your income in the next 90 days if you would just make people believe you. Some people don't believe you because you have not gotten in alignment with your own beliefs. Be what you want to attract. Show up as that. Know the law of cause and effect. Know that people got to respect you. Nobody want to do business with somebody that they don't have no respect for. And I'm telling you, if I had to title this call, it would be your greatest success comes after. You fill in the blank. My greatest success will come after, you tell me, after you gain a level of respect for yourself. Is that when your greatest success will come? Would your greatest success come when you have integrity? Y'all, if you do hair, make sure your hair look good. If you do hair, make sure your hair look good. If you do teeth, make sure your teeth look good. If you sell skincare, make sure your skin looks good. If you're in the weight loss industry, be in the process of losing weight and tell everybody, I'm in the process if you ain't lost it yet. Okay? Integrity. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Stand on it. If you weigh 300 pounds, you're in the weight loss industry, tell them, I promise you, by this time next year, I'm going to have 100 pounds gone. Stand on it. You do credit, your credit should be good. Whatever you do, represent it to the fullest. And know that there is a time and a place and a reason and a season. But the beautiful thing is, today could be the day that you draw the line in the sand and you decide, which rhymes with homicide, that you finna stand on your own business. See, a lot of y'all couldn't reuse that one. You couldn't stand on business because you ain't standing on no business. Go get your hair done, hairdresser. Go get your skin fixed, skincare lady. Go lose some weight, weight loss lady, weight loss man. Stand on business. Because when you lose respect for yourself, it's over with. You're going to have bad friends because you're going to feel like you don't deserve good friends. And we almost done. You don't deserve good friends. You don't respect yourself, so any old friend would do. You got me? You don't deserve good relationships. How you going to get a man when you don't have no integrity? How you going to get a woman when you don't have no integrity? You mean, you nasty. You know something that me and Coach Ken was talking about the other day, and I'm going to leave y'all with this. Ladies, I got something for y'all. Y'all listening to me, ladies, drop a heart right now, especially if you're a single lady. A man wants to be with a woman that makes him feel amazing. Let me repeat that. A man stays with a woman that when he's in her presence, he feels good about himself. How many of us women can admit, I'll admit it, I used to break a nigga down. Break him down. Wow. I used to be that girl. No lie. But then I realized I had to work on my self-respect. Then I had to align with a man that made me respect him. And then now my goal is to figure out how could I build him up all the time. And as I build him up, he builds me up. So I'm not going to be with a man that doesn't build me up. And watch this. This has now transpired into my personal relationships with my friends. I used to talk crazy to my friends, and I don't do that no more. That's childish. That's what kids do, Reggie. Now it's, how you doing? Good morning, friend. How your day? What you doing today, friend? How's everything, friend? You good? Wow, you look nice. I saw you on Instagram. You look nice. As a matter of fact, I liked it, and I left a comment. Now, my goal is, Reggie, to empower my friends. If I'm your friend, I don't want to, you look a mess. Oh, what that outfit? No. I want to make you feel empowered. I want you to feel proud. I want you to feel good. I want to elevate you so you could tell me great things about me too. Now, I'm not saying tell me what I want to hear. I'm not saying lie to me, but I'm saying empowered people empower people. Just like hurt people hurt people. So if we want a new relationship to last, make sure it's someone that we can respect because we respect ourselves. Make sure we have integrity with ourselves so we can have integrity with others. Make sure we have good character with ourselves so we can have good character with others. Make sure we honor ourselves so we can honor others. And make sure whatever it is we do, that it lines up. I'm not going to be selling something and I don't represent it. That's stupid. That doesn't make sense. Because then I'm not going to sell it because I don't believe in it and nobody believes me because they could tell I'm not on it. You in TLC but your stomach big and hanging over. I can't do it. I can't buy no tea from you. Look at your shape. You're telling me this product is going to help me to lose weight, but look at your shape. You telling me this NRG going to give me energy, but every time I see you, you tired. It's not lining up. So as we leave this call today, it ain't hard to draw a line in the sand and say, man, she was talking to me this morning. She was talking to me. I'm not going to be there. I want directors this week. I'm going to go direct the TLC family. I want to be respected this week. I'm going to respect people, you know. I want my husband to love on me. I'm going to love on him. I want my husband to rub my back. I'm going to rub his back. Watch this. I'm going to let y'all go after this. Everything you want, you be. I want y'all to try it this week. Don't tell nobody Coach Stormy said it. Whatever you want to see show up in your life, you be it. You want to know why that man ain't call you all day? Because you make him feel bad. He not going to call you because you be demanding. You ain't called me today. For what? He don't want to call you. Look how you talking to him. Hey, baby, how you doing? What's up? How you been? I saw you on the ground looking good. You look so good. Man, my baby is so sexy. Wow, you a handsome man. Not, why you ain't called me? I ain't heard from you. Nobody want to be bossed around. Make him feel like a king. Hey, baby, good morning. You look good. You text him first if you feel like it. You show up like what you want and you watch. Thank me later. Thank me later. All right? I love you guys. Have the most amazing day. And remember, be what you seek. Your greatest success will come after you become what you're looking for. All right? Make sure y'all comment masterclass. We got a free masterclass this week. And if you want to get some money with me, so the NutriBurst 10 NRG, comment OPP. All right? I love you guys. And buy some skincare. Comment beauty. Bye, everybody. See y'all later. Toodaloops. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Everybody. Bye-bye.